Hello and welcome to the Ilene Silverman Show. I'm your host Ilene, and on this week's program, our guests represent the Junior League of Gaineville, discussing their upcoming 12th annual Tour of Kitchens, providing you with the opportunity to visit local homes while supporting worthwhile projects in our community. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us for our program. On Saturday, February 21st, you can attend the Junior League of Gaineville's Tour of Kitchens and enjoy a tasty and delicious day to benefit worthwhile projects in our community. To tell us more, I'm pleased to introduce my guest, Karen Thomas, President of the Junior League of Gaineville, and Margot Wilder, incoming President-elect. And Karen and Margot, it's great to have you both here.
Thank you, Ilene. Thank you for having us.
Oh, well, it's my pleasure. I'm very proud to be a sustainer with the Junior League of Gaineville and to still be a part of everything that you are doing for the community, which is quite a bit. And I congratulate you on the upcoming Tour of Kitchens because when did you get that started, Karen? This is
2003, so this is our 12th annual Tour of Kitchens.
Oh, okay. And now wait, how long have you been in the league?
I've been a member since 2008.
Okay. And Margot, what about you?
Yeah, I joined 5 years ago.
Okay, so here you are, leadership roles, a lot happening, and another wonderful, this has really been building the Tour of Kitchens, a lot more people knowing about it, and very important to the league and all that you bring to this community. So first, of course, tell us more about that afternoon, Saturday, February 21st. What time is all this going to take place, Karen?
10 to 3 in the afternoon.
All right.
The homes will open. We have 5 beautiful homes, 2 commercial kitchens around town.
Oh, wow.
Yes, ma'am. Spark at Embers, as well as Sabore will be opening up their commercial kitchens and providing cooking demonstrations
So
for
that's
us.
something new. So the whole thing is about going to these wonderful homes that we get to glimpse the kitchen and the whole area of. And yeah, it's just a great idea because you get to see that you're invited in as a guest into a home that you wouldn't get to visit, you know? And they're all different, but they're all this time in a certain section of town. Tell us where it's going to take place.
Yes, ma'am. We have clustered the homes in the southwest area of Gainesville to allow our attendees the ability to make it to all of the locations.
Okay.
So they're closer together. We have homes featured in Hale, Tioga, Steeplechase Farms, Wilds Plantation. So it's a very exciting day.
Okay, yes. And Margot, how do you get started with this, or do you buy a ticket ahead of time?
Absolutely. Tickets are available online at GainesvilleJRLeague.org.
Okay.
And you can also purchase them on the day of the event at any of the kitchen locations. So any of those 5 homes, or at Spark at Embers or Sabore Restaurant in Tioga.
Okay, very convenient. And then once you get to the first house, so any of the houses could be your first house, you can decide. Then there are maps, and this way you can go from one place to the other. But of course, really there's so much happening at one house that you have to spend a little bit of time.
Yes,
Got
ma'am.
a lot planned. Okay, tell us more about what's going to be happening at some of the homes. I know you've got demonstrations of cooking and different things.
Yes, ma'am. We'll have food and beverage vendors, local food and beverage vendors at each and every home. We'll have cooking demonstrations as well as tablescapes will be kind of decorated from local home decorators.
Right.
We'll also have gift baskets at each home, some up to a value of $1,000, where our attendees can purchase raffle tickets.
Okay.
And choose to, enter to win one of those gift baskets. And you don't have to be present to win.
Okay, you'll be notified,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And of course, each home showcases a beautiful either indoor kitchen or outdoor living space.
Or both.
Or both in some
Okay,
cases,
wow.
absolutely. So that everyone that takes the tour, sees kitchens and outdoor living spaces or both to inspire them. They get tablescape ideas, and of course they get to try all the different
That's what I was
food and
thinking.
drinks
Yes,
that Karen was talking
and,
about
and
from
a
local
lot
vendors.
of good sponsors will make those names available. I know you're still
Yes,
getting
ma'am.
people involved that are going to be providing some of those delicious treats. That's why it's such a tasty afternoon.
Yes.
Exactly.
But it is a fun afternoon, and I think it's really very gracious of all of the owners of these homes to open up their home and to actually see the potential of their kitchen.
Yes,
'cause
truly.
I wouldn't be able to let them in our kitchen, I can tell you that. But I like to see what could be.
Yes,
Exactly.
That's another purpose of the day.
Right, that's true. And again, worthwhile projects of the Junior League of Gainesville. This is all about giving back to the community, so we're going to talk much more about this. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the Junior League of Gainesville, and I'm pleased to introduce June Allen, incoming Executive Vice President. And I'm glad you've joined us, June. And of course, Karen, our president, is staying on because we are excited about this event, Tour of Kitchens. And I'm pleased that your restaurant, Embers Wood Grill, and the new addition, Spark, is all a part of it for this year, as is Sabori Restaurant. So, I mean, lots of new additions to what's happening. And tell me again, Karen, what is the price of a ticket?
They're $35. They can be purchased online prior to the event or at any of the homes or stops along the way.
Okay. Well, you get a lot for your $35
You
ticket
sure
because
do.
we're talking beautiful homes, lots of food when you get there, and now this whole introduction of the commercial kitchen,
Yes.
which I think is fascinating because we don't get a chance to ever go into a commercial kitchen, you know? So how is that going to all work with Embers?
Well, we were really excited once again to be asked to participate because we have a new gastropub, Spark, And it's right there next to Embers. And Chef Britton will be demonstrating twice that morning at noon and at 1 p.m.
Okay.
And so then you'll actually be able to go see the brand new kitchen in Spark. And Chef
Wow.
Valero out at Sabori will also be doing demonstrations throughout the day. So it's a great chance, if you've always been curious about what it would be like to work in a kitchen or
Yeah.
see a commercial kitchen, and does it look like the kitchens on TV and their movies, was a good chance to take a look at those.
That's true. Okay. And you're not going to tell us that answer if it looks like the kitchens on TV, because we want people to come.
Yes, of course.
And it's, you know, a kitchen has certain elements, but I bet when you go to each of these beautiful homes, some of which, you know, are owned by Junior League members, some not, but they all want to, you know, are happy to be a part of this. And it does take a certain amount of thought and process for somebody to let their, you know, people into their home. And so I think that really shows too that they know it's a very worthwhile event. And there's lots of ways you could be a sponsor also, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
We have sponsorships available from anywhere from $100 on up to $5,000. So there are many
Okay.
different levels available, and we welcome all sponsors.
All right, because that's important. That makes it all happen. And there is quite a bit that does happen through the Junior League of Gainesville. And so while we're having fun with the tour of kitchens, there's a lot behind it. That you've been a longtime member, June.
Yes, longtime member. It's always exciting to hear what the Junior League is doing. They have wonderful community projects right now that's really making an impact in the community. There's over almost 500 local members, active entertainers that participate.
Wow.
And so we're quite a movement in the community. It's exciting to see what things that they choose to do. We've got several things. Of course, we're maybe most well known for our thrift shop on
Yes.
430 North Main Street, which was started way back in the 60s. And it's a long-standing store that has great things every week that come in.
And still very vital
Very
to the Junior
vibrant.
League. I mean, in terms of keeping our projects going and having the, you know, the support to do that, the
And
financial
all
support.
the funds that we raise through the thrift shop and through Tour Kitchen stay right here in Alachua
In Alachua
County,
County.
to make effect within our own community.
And tell me a bit more about the thrift shop, Karen, because what is the voucher system and how you have that set up now?
Well, we partner with community agencies around Alachua County to provide vouchers for families to come and purchase things in our store utilizing those vouchers in their time of need. So if a family isn't able to provide school uniforms for their children, we'll have a school uniform section, and this family can seek help through their agencies, receive the vouchers, come to the shop and receive items that meet their needs.
Right, excellent. I mean, it's just so important. And there's so many ways this community needs help, definitely. And there's, you know, several more programs
Yes,
that are
several other
ongoing.
programs. One of our programs is actually an international program from the Associations of Junior Leagues. It's called Kids in the Kitchen.
Right.
And that committee goes out, and we're teaching children and families about healthy lifestyles and healthy eating. And they do programs throughout the community. They'll be at the world's largest
baby shower.
Yes,
Yep.
that's upcoming, along
Another
with
worthy event.
Yes, another great event. And also our Read With Me committee, it's in its 5th year. We
Wow.
are targeting children in the community with books. We're always collecting gently used children's books at our thrift store. And we
Another
take
component,
and
yeah.
another component. We get them all sorted and separated into different reading levels, and then we give those out through the Read With Me committee into the community through different programs, exactly like the world's
Right.
greatest baby shower. And we also have a new program just in the last 2 years.
And wait, these programs are so very important, June. I want to make sure we get to discuss them thoroughly, so we're going to take another quick break.
Great.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're back talking about the tour of kitchens. And June and Karen, the program you were talking about, the Read With Me literacy program, has so many more components. Tell us again about the starter libraries.
Yes, we're very excited. Once again, in May, as we've targeted 7 elementary schools, and the kindergartners that are graduating from those kindergarten classes will receive a starter library. It's a drawstring backpack that has 3 books in it. It's hopefully to carry them through the summer and induce a great love of reading. And so that's one of the components of the Read With Me program.
And just think of the joy, because we know a great many of these, kindergartners are going home to a place, sadly, that just doesn't have books for many reasons. So now they have something.
They have something
ownership.
of their own. Exactly.
Yes, and it's a feeling of pride. And encouraging reading, as we all know, is very important in education.
Yes, it is. And we're also very proud. We partner with the United Way on a program where you may notice in April we'll be doing a book drive for the starter libraries and for the book nooks and Publixes. And so we, along with the United Way, collect books and divide them up where we take the children's books with us, and we have a book nook in our thrift shop on Main Street. And any child that comes in, whenever they come in to shop, is welcome to take a book home with them free.
Oh, that's outstanding.
So it's just another way to encourage literacy and the love of reading through our Read With Me program.
Oh, I'm very proud. I am. And to be associated at all with the League, doing such good things. And Karen, there's more programs. What about the CARE program?
Yes, ma'am. Our Classroom Angels Resources for Education is a program at Rawlings that goes in and supports the PTA. This was a school that was identified not to have any participation in their PTA. So we go in and really help to build that up for them so that their parents and their teachers can really focus on meeting the needs of that school.
And there are so many young moms in the League, that are active, and you kind of bring that into your own life, and perhaps you have a strong PTA or you get involved. So just knowing that you're helping one family, one mother and dad, and it's helping one person at a time and making a tremendous difference. And this goes to another wonderful project of the League, Miracle on Main Street, the Moms program.
Yes, ma'am.
So,
we recently just celebrated our Miracle on Main Street event in early December. We were able to serve over 800 families through this toy giveaway. We invited all these families through our community agencies that we work with to participate in a day of Winter Wonderland.
Right.
Santa was there. Albert and Alberta were there. And these children and families were invited to come and receive gifts that they wouldn't otherwise.
Everything's all decorated,
yes.
all prettied up. Yes,
all prettied up. And it's a fun day. It's not just a toy giveaway. It's a true event to help these families kind of feel that holiday spirit.
Oh, I know families depend on it. They line up
They do.
early the night before to be there because they know it's important. And the League really, everybody's all dressed up and giving them high fives and wearing reindeer ears and all kind of fun things. And I think do Kids in the Kitchen participate in that?
Kids in the Kitchen participates, and also Read With Me participates. And it's very exciting. This year we gave over 200 bikes away. And the League is partnerships with the state of Florida, and we receive bike helmets. And so most of those children not only got a bike, but they also got a helmet for safety reasons. So it's a great day, and it takes a lot of collaborative efforts getting everything organized, and it happens right there on the property with the Friends of the Library, 430 North Main Street.
Right next to the thrift shop, and you probably already are working on it, now.
We
as soon
are.
as Tour
Next
of
year.
Kitchens is over, you start Miracle on Main Street,
Yes,
and then you
ma'am.
start another tour. Right. And then long-term community partnership with Pace School is
Yes, ma'am.
very valuable. I mean, June, you've been with the League a long time. And
Yes, this will be our 10th year that we will be hosting the Pace Girls at a fashion show at Belk's in
Well done.
February. And our new active members, this is their class project. And the girls are chosen on different categories of good grades and best behavior, and it's a real honor for them to get to model. And the exciting thing is they get to take the clothes and shoes home that they model.
I know. I
so
think
it's a
that's
real
very
treat.
gracious. It is. It's a great project. And we're going to take another quick break. But I thank you for all you're doing for our community through the Junior League of Gainesville. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're talking about the upcoming tour of kitchens. And Margot and Karen, first, it's going to be a fantastic day, Saturday, February the 21st, and very worthwhile supporting, as you have all been telling us, so many ways that the Junior League helps our community. But tell me again, the date. We just said Saturday, February 21st, and what times?
Beginning at 10 a.m.
Okay.
You can purchase tickets online. They're $35 each, GainesvilleJRLeague.org, and there's a link to purchase tickets. There are sponsorships still available.
Excellent.
Anywhere from a $100 level to a $5,000 level. We welcome all sponsorships.
And those are on the website with cute little clever names identifying each amount.
Gourmet, foodie, epicure,
Right.
really fun names.
Yeah, they are. And Margot, there are a lot of opportunities as sponsors, right?
Absolutely. As a sponsor, you can receive advertising in the program, which goes to all of our attendees. You can also have other opportunities like tickets to attend the event. It's a really fantastic opportunity for businesses and for individuals.
It is. And in the past years, about how many people, I guess it's hard to guess how many may come through, but
we typically see an audience of between 500 to 700, depending on the year and the weather.
Yes, I know, a variable, but that is very good. And now, so we know we're going through the southwest area of town.
Yes, ma'am.
And but what about a map? How do I get that map? I get that map when I attend a home.
Yes, ma'am. When you go to the home, the
Okay.
map will be in the program.
All
We will
right.
also post it online, in advance of the event.
good. Okay.
And it'll be all over social media. We'll make sure that it is on Facebook. We'll make sure that it's on the website very early and easy to find.
Okay, right. And there's something special on that map, right, Margot?
There is.
Tell me.
Thanks, Ilene. Yeah, absolutely. Not only are the 5 homes and the 2 fabulous restaurants listed on our map, but it also features our thrift shop. So that if you haven't, come to our thrift shop.
Right, downtown Gainesville.
Exactly. If you haven't been to 430 North Main, you can find us and you can visit our shop because it has so many treasures inside. Everything from clothing from all ages, infants to seniors, to home goods and furniture. And
Right.
that's another way that the community can get involved with what we're doing as a league, support our community projects by donating, shopping, and referring others to our thrift shop.
Well said, and that is true. And the fact that it's beyond clothing, the furniture, home accessories. So that's how the league and the thrift shop can set up the tablescape. So tell us about these tablescapes people are going to see.
At each one of the homes, there is a fabulous tablescape that is going to be done. One of the homes will feature items from our thrift shop on that tablescape. So you'll really be able to see the treasures that you can find at our thrift store.
Okay, I think that's good. That's quite unique.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, but all of them. I mean, it takes about how many volunteers from the league work on this, if you can guesstimate?
We have between 70 to 80 volunteers working all the way up to the event and the day of.
Yes, I would see.
Yeah, you'll have everyone from our new members to our active members that have been planning and working on this for months and months to our sustaining members there to welcome and greet all of our guests.
I was
at the
just
homes
thinking
that.
Yes, so you have everybody all set up at the 5 different homes, at the restaurants. So it's a small little army to make this happen.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and this is really the thrift shop, as you said, one of the main fundraisers, but this is
our fundraising
major
event.
Yeah, this is your major fundraising event, the one, and all of the projects you have talked about are so valuable to our community. I hope you, all of the league, I congratulate you, and I'm so proud to still be a part of it in that sustainerhood.
And we appreciate your support.
Oh, well, indeed, it's my pleasure. But you must feel good about what you're doing when you go out and see changes going on in our community, because it's about doing good things.
It really is. I just returned actually from an Association of Junior Leagues International Conference, and it's about changing women, training women, and then changing our community as a whole and as a group. So it's really an incredible organization to be a part of.
It is. It's an inspiration. It is. And say for June Allen, our incoming Executive Vice President, kind of a new position. Yes, to bring in that longevity. You as President, I mean, and incoming President-elect, you're talking about a lot of work, a lot of hours that you devote to that.
A lot of work and a lot of hours, but we get so much from it in return.
I know you do. Well said. And our community thanks you all.
Thank you.
And I hope I will see you at the 2015 Tour of Kitchens coming up Saturday, February the 21st. I'm so glad you tuned in, and I hope you'll join us next week. Take care.